I did.
Kat, did you do something to your hair? Because it looks red.
I cut it.
Yeah,
I got all my split ends cut off, and I got my bangs again.
It's a good look. It works for you, man.
Thank you. I'm slowly working on getting all of this crap, this bleach out.
Let's kick that off actually with that. If you guys want to just, we'll go around. Roll me a d20, everybody. Tell me what you get. Just a regular d20. This is just an initiative here as we...
Got a 14.
14 for Vargo. Someone got a 14, 14, looking for a 14. Anybody got a 14 better? Or anybody got something like that? I don't know how to auction.
I got a 5!
Strong offer.
I got a 17.
Ooh, got a 17 now. Anybody got a 17? Got a 17.
I got a 15.
Looks like a cat rolled me a hit dice.
A 7.
Right?
Oh,
I got 7.
So that's 96 hit points for the Shalla. Then with a we had two 15s, correct? We had Vargo and
Mine was a 14.
okay, Corvin. Go ahead, roll me a hit
next.
dice.
That'll be another 5.
Another
Total?
5, bringing us to 91 hit points.
Yay.
Then that'll be Vargo. What you got?
An 8 total. A 6 plus 2.
8 total. That is awesome. For
So I need your long red.
for 107.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah, indeed. Then Jet, what do you got?
I'm a roll a D8 because both my classes have D8s.
That makes sense.
Oh, baby, a 7.
7.
Lucky 7. I just got back my retirement fund. Let's go.
78 plus 7, everybody go.
Don't gamble.
86.
Damn right.
Wait, no, that's plus 9. Whoops.
So,
85.
85. There we go. God, I hate math. Why don't you go over to impassablecreations.com, buy yourself a nice, awesome, floofy dice bag. They're cool. Get one of these bad boys. This thing holds, like, I'm not even kidding, like 20 dice, and I've got, like, big, giant, chonky things in here. Not even...
You've got the small one. I've got the medium.
Way more than 20 dice, like 30 or 40 dice. It's huge. It's cheap. They're all the same. Like, the price difference between the small and the large is like $1 each. They're amazing. The quality's great. They're beautiful. They're super soft. They've also got really cool initiative trackers and stuff, stickers, and some other stuff using this material, like pillows and scrunchies and stuff. They're really awesome. Give them a check out. We have a discount code. It's YBIT24. That'll get you 10% off your order and helps us out just a tiny little bit. Yeah, heck yeah, get over there, show them some love. Hey there, gang, and welcome back to the Legends of Abhaile. When last we left off, the HeckRazors had, at long last, concluded business on the island of Miyamoto, with Maya Kunai deposed and the Aenstrian Trade Commission's influence gone from the silver sand shores. Life became once more pleasant for those from the archipelago. Following the events at Takor Harbor, the newly raised Stormlords Shalla and Tila set to the task of bringing some form of unity to the people, with Tila remaining in Takor, while Shalla, Vargo, and Corvin spent some time on some really dope outrigger canoes that are good for some like serious distance, because we're talking like overnightsies. A little tight, cramped, but you know, whatevs. What happens in the canoe stays in the canoe. I lost my place. But you guys made your way down the island chain, stopping at places, saying, "Hey, if you need a place to trade, there's people up here at the island. They pay money. Money's kind of cool. They trade also, you know, cool. Just kind of getting a little bit of a network going." Is there anything else you guys were kind of up to over those 3 months as you guys made your way towards Aenstria?
Raining Georgie and trying to figure out this book.
Okay, I got you. Interesting. Let's talk about this book for a second. Okay, so this book, would you ask? Like, would you pass it around? Would you show it to people?
Within the party, absolutely. I would have.
Okay,
Because
cool,
it's something I can't interpret, so I'm going to see if anyone else who's maybe more traveled or differently enhanced or whatever can see it.
Okay. Everybody roll me an investigation check. As we are, you know, you three.
Yeah. Oh no, the guy with plus 12 to investigation.
Yeah, no, he's making wine. Shut
Decided
up.
I'm making crack in my basement.
Apt.
Oh, I don't have a basement anymore because that dragon lady destroyed my scrap shack.
He just shows up out in the middle of the desert in a fucking van with a pair of tidy whities and nothing else on.
It's time to cook.
What'd you guys get?
15.
An 18.
15, 18, and Miss Shalla?
You went quiet there.
1.
We can't hear you.
Can't hear you. 4. Okay. Buenos nachos. I don't know. I see your lips moving. I guess, with the weirdest results in the world, you show it to Shalla, and Shalla's kind of just having one of those days where she's just kind of not fucking into it. And she's just like, glance, yeah, nah.
Hey, that's me most days.
Right, no, exactly. It's me trying to get you to read a fucking Brandon Sanderson book. So she's just like, nah, you know, glances at it for a second, says nah, and then you're just like, hey, no, hey, look at it. And you do look at it and you realize that it is a language that you understand. It's a language that you understand that you didn't quite understand why you understand until you hear a voice creeping in the back of your head, Shalla, that says,
That voice.
yes. This is a cute little text. Clever.
Oh, so you know what it is?
Oh, yes.
Could you enlighten me?
I could.
Will you enlighten me?
Perhaps.
Try saying please.
Please.
That's so funny.
Cool.
Well, at least you have manners. What's in it for me?
I don't know. You can read it along with me, I guess.
Well, I guess there could be some benefit to that. I seem to have anything I want in here. I think a pen and a paper. Let's take a look together. And she will describe to you, or help you, somehow it just, like inspiration comes to you and the words become clear. The runes make sense to you, as if you've known the language since birth. It's deep speech is what it is. And it's just a boon of the link with Ira.
Oh, okay.
And what we have here is the spellbook of Grace Blackwell, the High Archmage of Dunamis, the Weaver of the Fifth. It is dated on the inside of the cover, like a purchase receipt date from the crafter, spell crafter, whatever it is that made this this tome, is dated 2894 GE, which is a date that is unfamiliar to any of you guys. You all kind of know that it's 792 in NAE. Yeah. Do with that what you will. There's a lot of this book that's going to be confusing like that. There's a lot of very complicated spellcraft and instruction, as well as notes on various things. A lot of it is very mathematical, and it's a lot. This is culture shock.
Was that the one that I found in the cabinet, or was that different?
No, this is the one that he found on Maya. So yeah, so as we keep going, I will give you I'll give you one spell that you learn, right meow. And then we'll keep rolling. You and Shalla working together to like decipher this book. We'll keep working towards unlocking its true potential.
All right.
To,
Teamwork, baby.
yeah,
No team venture.
Work makes the dream work.
this is going to be this. So besides that, what else are you guys up to on your island hopping adventure?
Trying to learn how to pilot these canoes expertly.
Hell yeah. Roll me a couple of survival checks, I think. Or if you have a better suggestion for a check, you may suggest it.
Not really. I don't know what else would. A 24?
Hey.
24.
21.
Hey.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And roll me one more just for good. You know, you're out there for quite a while.
An 11. Got a little tired.
Yeah, no, I feel you. But a good strong start. I think you are. Probably one more. So yeah, that's pretty good.
12. Oh man, I started out strong.
I think just enough to squeeze by. I do not see why not. I think you could ably handle a small craft.
Hey.
Sweet. Yeah, just that, and just try to rig a fishing pole and
Yeah.
fish while we're sailing around.
Oh, no kidding. And Moanwe people, right? Shalla, they're dope fishermen.
Oh yeah.
It's
A
like-
lot of their food, especially the ones living on the coast itself, their food comes from the ocean.
Were you that's a good question that I don't know. Were you because I'm working on the wiki right now. If anybody at home is interested, we do have a wiki. It's legendsofabhaile.fandom.com. It's getting better. It's pretty dope. You can help us out too. But anywho, was Shalla a land Temuatawi, or was she a boat?
She lived near the coast on one of the islands.
So, so was she more like going out with boats and stuff, or was she like?
She would sometimes.
Okay, I was cool. And I'd say like shit. Yeah, I'd say that with her help, Vargo, like kind of trying to figure out like because you're not used to this type of boat at all, but like with her help, you kind of figure out the intricacies that kind of might have tripped you
And
up.
anywhere we stop, people are more than happy to help you learn how to fish.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, sweet. Yeah, I guess the only other thing I'd be doing is, can we collectively take a look at that other book that I found that I put in my pocket and forgot about?
Oh shit! Yeah, hell yeah. What that is, with a little bit of investigating, is shit. You know, let's everybody roll me an investigation. Well, you three. Sorry.
Oh, once
17.
again, the guy with the plus is gone.
Off getting drunk.
Well, yeah.
Ass per
Enabling
Gotta
people to be drunk.
Dirty 20.
20.
I-
Yeah, I think you guys
I will
figure
say
out.
that I'm too busy to read my own book.
I think with this one as well, Ira chimes in. Shalla, she whispers, well, this one's fun as well. It is a children's toy. Just 1 second.
A children's toy? What do you mean by that?
It's it's what you give to the children when they have trouble learning to speak. It's a language guide. It's a language guide for my people. It's we call it the Shadow Cant. It's quite interesting. Where did you find this?
In,
Oh, you're not in there.
I
Bella.
assume. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know if Shella's passing that on or not.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask Vargo, where did you find this again?
That was in the weird Shadow Realm place where we made your Shadow Glass Orb.
Oh,
Or where we finished it. Yes, we didn't make it.
and that makes sense. Ira says it's a book they use for teaching children their language who have struggled to pick it up.
Interesting. What language?
Yeah, what language would that? Would that be the deep speech?
It is, it's Shadow Cant. It's a custom language, which you can add. It's a little annoying, but you can figure it out on D&D Beyond. And it just requires 12 hours of reading at some point.
Yeah, I'll try to. Shadow Cant sounds like a Gloomstalker type language.
Kind of does.
Give that a try sometime.
Vargo's turning into like that old. You're turning into Johnny Depp. You're leaving your Indiana Jones era and going into your Johnny Depp era.
Got my eyeliner and stuff.
Just remember, it's not a shadow cant with a bad attitude. It's a shadow can. I screwed up.
There we go, pal.
Little rewind.
Got
Hell yeah.
it.
Shalla, was there anything that you? I'm sorry, I think we already touched on this.
That was
Maybe didn't we?
interesting.
Oh, she's just kind of, enjoying seeing more of her islands that she doesn't always get to see, and enjoying the food and talking to people she either hasn't seen in a while or hasn't met before. And
Did she get off island very often back in the past?
she would go near. She would be like the islands that are like near her island that she grew up on, but she didn't usually travel too much further than that.
Yeah, because there's several there that are like within a day on a
Yeah.
you could get there. All of them are really. I mean, over the course of 3 months, you guys make it all the way down with time to finagle and whatnot.
Yeah.
But Meanwhile, back at the ranch, we flash back over to Jet and Scylla, who Scylla's not here tonight, guys. So just imagine Scylla standing there, looking like Scylla. Her sexy dragon armor, just chill as shit, like she hasn't murdered 30 people on this island.
Hey, her deity told her to relax.
Anywho, departing Tekor Harbor with Javan Razan using the music box that you have, Jet, as the anchor. You all teleported to the nearby island. And just one second out. I feel like I'm being talked about. Good lord, sorry guys. People keep talking at me. Anywho, to the village where your daughter is on the nearby island. Just on the outskirts, it's early in the morning. There's really nobody up and awake at this hour. The sun's barely creeping over the horizon. Do you want to... We can skip reunion, we can roleplay reunion, we can...
I'm down to roleplay the reunion. Keep it short.
Cool. Oh yeah. So Javan's just like, okay, any idea how you're gonna find her?
Well, I do have a new friend who can help with that. I'm gonna snap my fingers. And what appears on Jet's shoulder...
I'm gonna be a butthole. This is the beginning of the three... No.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
You gotta earn it. You gotta earn it.
Okay. Alright.
Shut that shit down.
Gotta shut it down while you can.
You ain't wrong.
So, just real quick, did we return to my homeland, or are we back at the Infinium, or did we...
We are not. We're not done with you all yet, sir. We're gonna. We're doing a little bit of you, a little bit of him, a little bit of you, a little bit of him.
No, I just thought you said you were role playing the reunion.
Yeah, no, I gotcha. Now we're having fun with this. We're shooting the shit. We're learning a little bit about
where we landed.
On the moon, baby. On the moon.
I guess I need to find. I guess I need to find just a general form of authority in this village. I guess just start asking around. She was. I mean.
Cool. Roll me a perception, sir.
I'll look for the girl with silver hair. 19.
19. That's actually pretty darn good for Jet. With a 19, as you're kind of walking through town, some people start to come out and stir. The sound of the teleportation snapping, just a little bit of an unusual sound, and people were awake enough at this hour to come out and see what was going on, and they see the weird sight of a little dragon, a big dragon, and a tall dark-skinned lady in really, really nice clothes, looking just a little bit like annoyed.
Kind of like awkwardly smiles and waves like, hi. No, I'm not here to cause problems.
A plump elderly lady with like dark coconut skin comes out, her hair up in a bun, kind of big cheeks, and just kind of waddles out. She's, "Can I help you?" You're clearly not from here.
No, I'm not. That'd be an odd question to ask, but is this village housing a young adult girl with silver hair, silver eyes?
She kind of eyes you both. Are you gonna eat them?
She's my daughter.
Roll me a
So,
persuasion
no.
check.
Wait, did you mention that she's a kobold?
She's not a. I never.
Yeah,
mentioned
wait,
that she- I
no,
don't
we
think
gotta
she's a
complicate this way more. She's just a white girl.
I never said she was a kobold.
It's Britney Spears pre-post meltdown.
That was a 21 on persuasion.
That ain't bad for Jet either. Let me roll a dice. Yeah, dog shit. Yeah. Okay. She looks like she wants to believe you. So.
It just sounds plausible.
So, what's her name, if you are really her father?
And I guess like a distant look in his eyes.
Like a rock.
Jewish.
Don't sue us.
Her name is Jewel.
Like the singer?
What? No. Just like he pulls out the diamond like this.
Oh, we have a girl that sings at the local watering hole named Jewel also. But no, I know who you're talking about. What on God's green earth is happening there, Cat? Are you being arrested?
David's playing video games.
Are you being arrested? So they're they take you to the small
What?
tooth. What did he say?
I'm yelling, remove all traces of Ron!
Remove all traces of Ron. It's some Parks and Rec thing.
Anyway.
Computer.
Anywho,
Rectangle.
they take you to a modest, maybe 2-bedroom home towards the outskirts of town. The elder, she knocks at the door, and an islander lady in her hair's mostly gray at this point, slender with a worn face, but she answers the door. Can I help you? I'm keeping those sound effects in. They're the best. They're gonna make us so much money.
Babe, everyone can hear you.
No, I'm sorry. His
Tell him he gets a credit.
thing of remove all traces of Ron had me going, but you hearing him yell at the screen in the background set me off. I'm sorry.
This is what I have to deal with all the time.
Oh God, this is going to be the most derailed episode ever. Welcome to Legends of Abhaile.
Featuring my husband.
We're often not all right.
See, this is what happens when Scylla isn't here to keep us on track, right?
Let's keep this.
No, it'd be worse if Scylla was here.
We
gotta stay on track, guys.
Eye of the tiger. Eye of the tiger.
Let's keep going.
Eye of the tiger.
Alright.
Alright.
Sorry,
What
what
was
was
that?
got me there, guys. I'm sorry.
What was that description one more time?
Islander lady. She's like, how can I help you?
This is gonna sound nuts, but
Yep, it's gonna sound nuts. There's a dragon standing in my doorway. Standing right behind that dragon is an even bigger dragon. Standing right behind that dragon
yeah.
is the scariest woman I've ever known in my entire
Yeah,
life.
look. Is there a girl who lives here named Jewel?
Are you the police?
I
Need a warrant.
maybe if you knew me, you'd know I'm the furthest thing from a cop.
Need a
but,
warrant. Need a warrant. Your
All jokes aside, she's my kid.
roll persuasion. This is the weirdest fucking thing that could ever happen to a human being in the middle of the night. Fucking dragon
Of
shows
course.
up and he's like, I need your baby.
Give me my
Seven.
kid back.
7,
Shows up in the middle of the night. I'm here to take my child.
7.
This is how horror stories are written.
Watch this be our highest rated episode just because of how off rail we're going.
Anyway,
This is the best thing ever. What was the number,
It's
sir?
kind of good.
look. 6 years ago, I sent my daughter to live in your village. I was told it was a safe place, off grid, where no one would find her. Certain circumstances have. Look, I've come into a large amount of money and a house, and can I just talk to my kid, please?
She nods. If she wants to, she can go.
I,
Come on. And she leads you back into the home.
it's a lovely home you've made here.
It's alright. Functional. And it is, it's tidy. It's very minimal. Open windows to let the fresh air in. Real simple, real sparse, nothing fancy. But she comes in and she knocks on a door to the side and says, Jewel, come on out. It's gonna be a little weird. Heads up. And out comes this 19-year-old girl. Jet, describe her.
To give a description, she is a lovely young woman with silver eyes and bright silver hair that almost seems to glow. Average height, about like 5'7", 5'8". I don't really know what she's like. I'm guessing like traditional like island outfit or something like that.
Word. No, she's probably wearing like a black latex like outfit, like Trinity from the Matrix. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Simple. I would imagine simple island clothes.
Yeah, for sure. Did that like hatch from an egg or something?
Sorry, what?
Just
What'd you say, Jake?
did that like hatch from an egg or something?
Yeah, so I'm in the same room as her now, right?
Yeah.
Jet is just kind of... He's trying to make eye contact, but it also is kind of ashamed, so he can't quite do it. And he says, I got a lot of explaining to do.
No, I really don't think you do. It's fine.
Wait, what? What do you mean it's... Honey, I abandoned you for 6 years.
I get it.
How? I never told you. And
Listen. On this island, they have this grass they grow called teckle, and it chills you out and it gives you perspective.
just turns to the woman just with a stern dad face. Is my daughter high? This is not how I imagined this was gonna go.
I don't think so. Not right now. Just
Okay.
saying. I've learned to be chill. I figured I'd look at it from your perspective. It makes sense. Do I like it? No. Did it happen? Yeah. So we're here. What up?
What up?
Look, these past 6 years have been hard, I know. I mean, myself, it was... Honey, there wasn't a day that went by that I didn't think about coming here and just trying to... Like, I can never forgive myself for what I did. Regardless of if it was safer for you to be away from me. I recently met some really great people who made me realize that I can be happy. I can have a life, have a family again.
Well, it took you long enough. You're a ding-a-ling. But I get it. It's not been so bad here. It's freaking beautiful. It's nice all the time, even when it's storming. Scylla is playing with a kitty cat.
What?
I don't know. Scylla's standing there and needs something to do, so Scylla is playing with a kitty cat in case this ever gets animated.
It should be where a cat is the only thing that will approach her on this island. Everyone else is off kind of like...
Alright,
cat's
Rich,
just like-
alright, but hang on. It's on a tangent, brother.
Hey,
I missed you everything, and I never won.
No, I know you did, and I missed you.
He's gonna go in for a hug.
Awkward acceptance.
I'm so sorry.
There's one of those shoulder pats that happens because you're very, very small. You're like teddy bear. Teddy bear with large attitude.
Well, I got good news. He kind of holds up the deed to the winery and hands it over to her.
You just won
got a
Publishers Clearinghouse.
We got a house, and he also shows a note for the gold. And I got your college fund. Hey.
So, who did you rob?
Honey, I'm not in that line of business no more.
Explain.
It's okay, they're a corporation.
Explain this.
Okay, so...
This is not normal.
So a lady... Okay, so I was living for the last 6 years, if you must know, kiddo, in a shack on the side of a beach. And some strange lady came up to me and said, hey, can I buy your house for 150,000 gold pieces and this deed? And I kind of just went with it, so... Shrugs.
And
it turned out...
She's actively laughing. She's like, that's... God, you are the luckiest man alive.
I know, right? Also because I have you, kiddo. Just kind of uses the mage hand to flicker those.
Okay. I'm 19 years old, homie.
Yeah, and I'm still your dad.
She dispels it.
Oh, someone's been learning.
Always. It's hard not to out here. Everything sings.
God, if I missed you. Yeah, I already did some research. Would I know that if there's a Bard College in the area of where we're going to be living?
You sure do.
I imagine I would have like a pamphlet or something.
Well, you've got a Javan Razan right next to you, who is, you know, the government.
Yeah. Yeah, she was telling me about a fantastic, university for bards.
Wow, this is actually a legitimate experience of the government actually coming and stealing someone's baby.
You don't gotta put it like that.
Anyway.
Hey,
the point is, kiddo, I know you always wanted to perform. Surprise! You get to go to college. Honestly, I was expecting you to be a lot more pissed at me.
I thought about it.
I get it.
What's that, Vargo?
Oh, I was making a joke. I get it. Bards of college.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, they do. It's a college for colleges. So somebody can run a fucking Harry Potter campaign.
I just... If you'll have me again, kiddo, I'd love to have you in my life again.
Yeah, I think I could deal with that. Plus, being rich sounds pretty dope.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah. Kind of what we always wanted.
Yeah. And we're going to a country where not many people know my face, so should be good there too.
Yeah, it's hard to forget.
Oh, hush. Well, terrific, great, awesome.
Hell yeah!
Wow, that is just a weight off my shoulders.
I think from there with a a few more words of reunion, just in the effort of keeping us moving along. Use of the one of the rings of teleportation that you have. Opening a teleportation circle, you all step through. And to the Thunderbolt Winery in the Rainn Mountains of Aenstria. The air is a tiny bit cooler here, a little bit less humid, a little breezy. You arrive in the basement that is well ventilated and lined with barrels ready to be filled and stored and aged, stacked on their side in a neat row along either side, and along one side a small bar and tasting area, and on the other side an area that's got a little laboratory set up. Is what you see around you as you guys teleport into there, and we will cut over to the other gang as you guys are...
I gotta grab my charger.
Cool. As you guys, Shalla, Vargo, Corvin, are making your...
I just want to say I'm sorry. I thought what you said before about the reunion, I thought you were talking about the two of us. The parties. I didn't mean to jump ahead.
Oh yeah, no, I got you, brother. No, we just having some fun with this.
I hear you.
So, anywho, as you guys are making your banana boat way down the coast, hopping from island to island, having a good old time, Vargo, you want to roll me a, let's call it, you're good at investigation, right, sir?
Yeah, pretty decent.
Give me an investigation roll, sir.
Here we go. 10.
10? Gotcha. with a 10, I'll say with a 10, you find you covertly find a relic of their local interpretation of the Gale song Ralani. It's a small pendant that is got a silver chain and a silver emblem of a storm with a lightning bolt kind of in the shape of a sword with like a hilt at the end. Kind of worked into a pendant. You find that on the beach of one of the islands, just kind of off in the sand, off in the surf a little bit, like it might.
Sorry, what'd you say it's called?
It's just an amulet of the Gale song, and it's just just a trinket for your exploring and finding shit for your thing, for funsies.
Yeah.
The Gale song. What does that sound familiar?
Yeah, try to see if Shalla knows anything about that.
Shalla will definitely take a look at it.
Yeah, roll me.
It's storm based.
Roll me a religion check, my friend.
Can I ask you a question?
Shalla or me?
Shalla and
right.
Rainn, go ahead.
All right. Just real quick, would that Gale song sound familiar because of our other four-shot Shadows of Gloria?
That would, but that would not to Corvin because he was not there.
No, I'm just curious for anyone who's watching at home. It's ringing a bell to me, and I'm
sure is. Cool. Go watch it. It's cool. I think
it was almost a 17.
Old for me, is that correct?
But then it's 13.
A 3, you said?
No, 13, but 13. It was almost a 23.
13. That's not terrible.
I know, but I really was wanting that 23.
Yeah, no, I feel you. Is there any reason why?
It literally highlighted the 17 and then.
I'll give you a chance, Kat. Give me a reason to give you advantage.
Sad.
Is there anything you can do to any way that you can logic why your character would have advantage in this situation for this specific check?
Is it storming outside?
It's called the Gale song. My last name, kind of, is Gale.
It's not really, and also just for you and for the people at home. The way the Aenstria ledgers work is they have to have last names. They just are assigning you guys something so they can write next to.
Yeah, I know.
They did the same thing with Maya. They did the same thing with Tila. So you don't have to claim that at all. That's just a thing that they called you. That doesn't.
She will most definitely go by it in Austria.
With 13, though, that's good enough to know. It's commonly Ralani is the Gale song, and the Gale song, from your interactions with others around is known most elsewhere as Nimbus, and is one of the god of the storm, representing kind of a life and death kind of a thing, and really common most of the world over, but it seems like it's an old relic. It's kind of neat.
Okay.
But anywho,
make some notes on that.
Yeah.
Do you mind if I keep this and take it back to Aenstria, or does this hold particular importance to you, your people?
I don't think it does.
Wonderful.
It doesn't seem like it's anything special. It just seems like more like of a relic of a time type of thing.
That's
Yeah,
good.
you all can certainly investigate it, and look at it.
Put it in their collection.
I guess if you want to give it to them, you can.
We
Yeah.
have a lot of pretty rocks. Do you want to look at our pretty rocks? Please?
Hey, I like pretty rocks. Leave me alone.
Me too. Damn right, everybody does. That's why museums are dope. And they
Tell that
wanna-
to David. He doesn't really care for museums.
Nerd. Anywho, kind of as you guys are moving along from there, you guys make your way to the village, town, city actually, of Perigee Point. It has grown up considerably as of recent. Not anything substantial to you guys. It hasn't done anything amazing in the 3 months that you guys have been gone. It's quite the sight to behold, Shalla. It's at the north end of the first end of the town. You see this whole town is encompasses a whole island almost, maybe 5 or 6 miles in diameter. At the tip of it is a massive white marble lighthouse that shines a bright red light out to sea. And then a flurry of buildings that follow it down the hillside and along the shores, with areas of vegetation and things where looks like orchards are growing something. And there's several docks and ports along the coast of it. But as you guys approach, you guys draw quite the crowd. As the Moanli people are not uncommon here. They're becoming more and more common, trading openly. They're pretty chill, but every time they show up, it's kind of an event. It's kind of an ordeal because they know that there's cool things up today for grabs that they're not used to. So there's a stir of activity as you guys approach, and stepping out of the ship onto dry land, or the dock at least. A procession approaches you. Corvin, it's your father at the head of the procession. And he kind of marches directly up to you. He does not look the most pleased.
Father, it is good to see you again. What displeases you today? I have brought back many fun things for us to take a look at. Many trinkets from my adventure.
Do you know for 7 days we were cut off entirely from the trade route? Because somebody started getting involved with the commission. Do you have any idea how much that cost us?
Father, there was a great evil on this island we had to end. They were trying to export this evil everywhere. We had to stop it. We had no choice.
I understand, but did you have to piss off the commission? It took 7 days for another company to come in and fill the void.
It was a commission agent who was at the head of all this.
Of course, I'm sure they're horrible people, but my God, did you have to piss them off? You couldn't have just killed her? Quietly? Hi, sorry, nice to meet you guys both. Hi.
Hello.
You're not from
Father,
You
may I introduce a quite boisterous and merry bout with my friend Jet?
Just
I'm
not here.
though.
Wait, it's the other ones.
It's just you and Shalla and Vargo.
Oh, it's just me, Shalla.
And Vargo.
Back again. I apologize about that. We have Explorer Extraordinaire, Vargo. And
Yeah, I'll move forward to shake his hand and say, if it's any consolation, I think the commission's about to be taken over by the state.
Oh, well, between you and me, they've kind of run for the hills. They packed up and headed up north to a little dingy-ass outpost that just popped up. I don't know what they're thinking. But they ain't here no more. And like I said, didn't take no time before another company came and filled the void. They got bought out immediately, then they got bought out again, and one of them tried to burn it down, and now somebody got arrested, and nobody really knows what's going on over there. It'll get all sorted out here in a couple months, and we'll know who's in charge and who's taking care of all the shipping, but the boats are starting to flow again, so call it an expensive lesson in discretion, son.
yes, Father. And here we have Shalla.
Shalla will step forward also and say, hello, I think the customary thing is to shake your hand.
Whatever you're comfortable with. He'll hold his hand out as well to shake yours.
Very nice to meet you.
Do you shake his hand? Where did you imagine this lightning tattoo being at?
It's on the hand, right?
Inside of one of your fingers. Whichever
Inside of
one
one.
Whichever
Okay.
one you want. And it's not like a
Inside
cartoon
of-
lightning bolt, it's kind of like a forky, spidery.
Got it. It'll be like on this side, right hand, middle finger on this side.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So are you shaking with your right hand?
Yes.
He's gonna look down and notice that and
It's on this side, so it wouldn't be noticeable.
Oh, okay. He's gonna feel something and look at you.
He goes to be a gentleman and turns her hand to kiss her, or to kiss the top of her head.
No, he's not cheesy. Pleased to meet you.
Hey, come on, he's my dad. I learned.
How did you end up with him?
He was a part of our party that helped us save the islands.
Huh. I'll be. And what's your deal?
My deal? I am a Tomotawi. I help our ships and our people by affecting the weather, predicting the weather.
You had any run-ins with our kind besides this one here and this one here?
Well, we were brought here to Aenstria at one point. I can't remember her name, though. What was her name?
You don't happen to have a fancy title now, do you?
I'm a Stormlord, apparently.
Oh, man. Shoot, that makes two of us. My name's Brennan Vale.
Yes.
Pleased to meet you both. Man, that is a wildest damn story I've ever heard, actually. Corvin, I'm kind of fucking proud of you right now. A little pissed off at you. A little proud at you.
He shot me a few
What else
times,
is-
but overall, he was very, very much helpful.
I said it out. Corvin's dad
Yes.
reaches
One
up
of
and
bad luck.
rubs his shoulder. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Could be in the other end of the house, and he shoots the bow outside, and it's still just.
It's so that's so.
When he was
well.
learning his powers,
good.
yeah, it was like a new mutant
That
with
was
bread
my
powers.
piercing arrow. That was my piercing arrow. It was when I first learned the piercing arrow.
Hell yeah.
Anyway,
Hell yeah. Cool. So as we go on from there, you guys spend a couple days hanging out in Perigee Point. Perigee Point's dope. They have awesome shopping, really dope baking. Pastries and shit are dope. They are
Shalla will be
awesome.
all about those pastries because she has.
It
I
don't
like
stop
it.
there. It don't stop there, Shalla. We're gonna learn a little something about coffee. They are a fine connoisseur of coffee on the island. It's pretty up class. Like, it's pretty posh. It's pretty, like, if you're poor, we probably ship you off island. It's Survivor, baby.
Now you kind of understand why Corvin was so stuck up whenever you first met him.
Yeah, that explains a lot.
Right? He's the mayor of the Hamptons. It's not good. That's really apt though. Will somebody in the notes do me a favor and type, because I want to lock in what month we're in right now. Hang on a second.
Last
Adding
night,
it to
I
the
did
notes
with-
now.
Again, go to our wiki, it'll tell you. So we were in Tolman, and it has been 3 months, so that would make it 2, 3. Havlith, Havlith. If somebody would just type that in notes, that would be kick-ass.
I just
Kick-ass.
Just attempted to. Jet, you got it?
Cool.
Yeah, I got it.
Appreciate you
Cool.
guys.
No problem.
My keyboard wasn't responding for some reason. Wireless.
You guys, like I said, you hang out for a few days, try the food. Shalla, the food is amazing. You've thought you've had good seafood on the island. You've had fresh seafood on the island. This is seafood with artistry. This is some shit.
Child's still all about that sushi though.
Then across the water, past the shores of Aenstria into the rolling mountains, we find Jet at the winery. So you don't have to go into any great detail, whatever you want to do, but just tell me a little bit about the winery. I will give you a couple of throw-ins. Number one being Adderley Vanash from the Novanarchy. Vargo's boss is kind of agreed to come in with you as a partner deal, helping you with her cool new spell to transmute the wine and other liquids and age them by a year for each use of the spell, which is really cool. It's 3rd level homebrew. Buy our book and you can have it. Anywho, that's also a lie. You can have it for free. It's on D&D Beyond. But
you can get it in print form.
Absolutely. So she's helping you out with some spells and whatnot. your money is tied up right now. It has been frozen with the commission's assets. Adley's been able to hire some staff, some skeleton crew staff for the winery, on promise of that money's delivery. Once it becomes available, it'll be there in a snap. So, it's not a big deal. And with a similar fashion in her pull in the government, she was able to get your daughter enrollment in the next semester of classes at the college, which will be starting 2 months. So that would be a month after we start tonight.
A month.
A month after what present time will be. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So
what's tell me what the vibe is. Tell me what's going on, brother.
Let me just see if I can pull up that picture that I showed you. Just to see if I can have a visual reference.
If you can't find it right now, that's cool, because I
got it immediately. If you want to...
Oh, it's cool. I just can't show it right now, so I'll have to save it and put it up anyway, so at any time you want to do it.
I'll post it in the chat. So
yeah, for sure.
That's the general vibe. Just there's a hedge, like in a fountain outside. It's like a couple of, like, 2 blue buildings at the moment. One simple entryway, like lots of windows. Got like a bunch of rooms, like a master bedroom, which Jet has definitely claimed for himself.
If you're from Missouri, it's big time Stonehill Winery vibes, Herman, Missouri.
Yeah. I imagine there's a nice kitchen as well.
Yeah, this whole area is kind of modeled after that type of area. Rolling hills with a nice cool breeze coming in off the water.
I guess, yeah. It's a nice, like, cozy vibe. Like a nice, very, like rolling hills, like, good for farming and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
Almost supernaturally, because I did bring Tila to cast the plant roast spell for those at home.
Gotcha. So let's get down to some business. Okay, so there are some wine fields, some grape fields here. There are 4 planted on one end of the estate, and there are 8 planted on the other end of the estate. And we're gonna roll me a D6.
And 5.
5. A 5, you get a nice Riesling varietal of wine, grape growing in the front 4. And then in the back 8, roll me a D8.
5 again.
5 again. You get more, a lot of Riesling varietals, which is awesome. That's one of my favorite wines. It's awesome.
And any grapes are, and the amount that is double the normal yield due to the plant growth spell.
Correct. Yes, with a little help from Tila, which honestly pissed Adley off because that took an entire day out of her life. But yeah, because she refuses to let go of her 8th level spell.
It's for the profit.
No, she's got it for another reason.
I imagine I would have like a decent amount of like coconuts in like storage as well.
Hell yeah! So you took a bunch back with you in the dagger, is that correct?
Yeah, just Just using the empty crates in that warehouse that was going to be used for shadow glass, just repurposing it for coconuts. And basically,
did you return all the shadow glass?
I would have basically held on to it until Shalla told me to give it to her so that she could use it.
Yeah, what do you think on that, Miss Shalla? What do you think?
She would let him hold on to it until, as long as he has space in that dagger.
Well, I'm
yeah.
talking about afterwards when they start needing it for trade and for other purpose. Like, this is a resource for the town. Like, this is.
I would have.
This is their livelihood now, basically.
Before I teleported away, I would have left the crates like in the warehouse where.
Yeah, I was gonna say there was the 3 caches of it, Shalla, that had like a grand total of like 8,500 pounds of shadow glass that the islanders are free to craft, work with, trade, sell, do whatever they like with.
I would have left it in that.
It's the rarest item on Earth.
Is that warehouse pretty secure?
It can be made very secure very quickly.
Then she would have made arrangements to make it secure to.
Yeah, I feel like Tila totally is helping out. I just wanted to know for.
I feel like I would have squared that away before I went to my new house.
Can we errata real quick? I just realized we should have showed Corvin's dad what shadow glass looks like and what it can do possibly. Try to get him interested in trading for some of it, maybe.
Oh, hell yeah, definitely. Yeah, he would definitely be interested in that. Yeah, go ahead, sir.
There was one. Oh wait, is my mic not even plugged in?
No, you're on.
My mic's not even plugged in.
No, we can hear you.
We can hear you just fine, man.
Well, my actual snowball mic was not plugged in. I was just unplugging and replugging it.
Shit, hang on 10 seconds, man. I gotta adjust you.
You're a bit louder.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a lot louder now.
I was wondering why I was not loud. I'm so sorry, guys.
Oh, you're good, bro.
I was like, that should not be
Can we
unplugged.
take a quick 5 here, please?
Yeah, we can take a.
There is one thing I want to get squared away so we can jump right back into the stuff. I did want to try and pick up cooking utensils as a proficiency over these next couple of months.
Yeah,
because I do have a nice kitchen.
Roll me a survival check. Roll me 2 survival checks.
Got it. Let's come down to luck. Natural 20 for the first one.
Nice.
I swear, if these dice weren't digital, I would think they were loaded.
And that's a 9 for the second one.
Natural 20. Yeah, you get it. Yeah, I don't care. That's fine.
Fantastic.
So yeah, let's take a quick 5. Yeah, let's take a. So basically, you've got enough workers on hand and enough cheat codes on hand to probably produce 3,200 bottles of wine this season. And as you get access to your money and able to hire more workers and possibly buy more land, you can increase that yield. And the price will be determined by other things that are, I'm going to say beyond my control, but are also fully in my control, but I'm going to set the rules and stipulations and stuff in my head and figure that out. But yeah, we'll, I'm going to make a market in the D&D world. That's what I'm going to do, yeah.
Oh, fantastic.
So I just found out why this thing will not change to landscape mode for me by the AI.
Is it because of the devil?
It says, your screen is set there. It goes, hold on. Landscape mode is not available on iOS. Discord does not support landscape mode on iOS devices.
Oh,
so it's just get fucked. I love it.
damn.
But
I'm
yeah,
gonna put a post-it note over myself.
a post-it note over yourself.
I imagine I have people on staff who would help with like the selling of the wine and like the such.
Yeah, absolutely. And Adelaide's going to help you with that as well, with getting word around to like some of the higher. Like, she's a really good ally to have. She's taken 40%. She didn't ask either. She's like, it's 40%.
I'm like, oh. I'm like, hey,
Also, will you roll me and we'll ask you your opinion on this. What do you think is, make the argument for the best roll to ask for in figuring out how to get a still set up and running?
like a still? Like, what is that?
Like to distill the coconut if you're wanting to experiment with it.
I would
In the
say,
words of Penny, this sweet summer child.
I would say that would involve long hours involving like visits to the library and like reading tomes, like kind of just like writing shit down. I'd say investigation. on that
Investigation.
basis.
I like it. I get you. I get you. If you're wanting to go about it the
You know what? The
traditional
dog
way,
is
by-
whining. I'm
Sorry, what?
I don't know. With a I dig it. I dig it. You're in Aenstria. You have access to all of the knowledge of the Infinium just right down the road. Literally like an hour's walk to Rizan Heights. You can see the damn thing looking out your southern windows, just looming off in the distance, looking like a shadow, but it's just a freaking black tower. It's cool.
Also, my business partner is a wizard, so
Yeah.
it's kind of with her help. Would that give me advantage on this roll?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, why not? Fuck it.
Awesome.
I want you to succeed here, so yeah.
That is a 28 on investigation.
28 on investigation. I mean, yeah. You figure out how to, I think, roll me a persuasion check.
Sure.
13.
Bum. Close. Yeah, I'll give it to you. With a 13, you're able to convince Adelaide to kind of strong-armed some merchants into selling you some equipment, getting you some metal work done, and having actual still built for you on promise.
Nice.
Again. Quite an expensive contraption, like we're talking 20,000 gold pieces contraption that you just promised away. It's able to do quite a significant amount, and it's
Awesome.
for this purpose the only one in existence. There are wizards and alchemists that use distillation in some of their, processes, but outside of that, this hasn't been done really before in mass quantity. So, something, man.
Hey,
It's worth the investment, probably.
I mean, I got the money on back order. So.
Heck yeah. But then just to kind of keep us going along towards victory and certain death, we will transition. A few days later, guys, you will all get ascendings at various times throughout the day because, girl got a rest. As Adelaide reaches out, if it's at all possible, could you meet me at the Crystal Heart District in Aenstria at the Hall of Storms where we met, where we landed before in 2 days time at noon, at sunup, directly up, no, whatever. come alone. Don't be followed. That last part's a joke.
Yeah, I was gonna say we each individually are told to come along.
Yeah.
It's a dry sense of humor. I don't know. I don't get out of the office much.
I mean, she wouldn't have to tell me because we're like in the same area, right?
Fuck
Like,
no.
That's like a visit to,
Fuck
that's
no.
like a visit to my house.
She is a busy girl. She's gonna just be popping in and out whenever. Teleportation
Who's
circle's
that?
a 5th level spell, buddy. She can do that a lot more.
Yeah. Just like I'm in the middle of making breakfast. I need you to go up. Ah! It's like fucking knock. Jesus. Ah. Anyway.
I've established residency. Shut up. But yeah, you guys will get this message, and Corvin and Shalla and Vargo. It's but a few days trip inland on a kind of a large cargo barge that makes its way in towards Aenstria. And you guys arrive mid-morning and make your way to the busy city streets, the beautiful marble cobbles, everything just looking polished, and you know, they have magic to maintain it. They let it happen, you know, like, embrace it. It's awesome. So you guys make your way through it. I'll say it doesn't take you a day. It's not a 3-day trip. It's maybe just a day to get across. So you guys have some time to mingle in Aenstria, sample the food, Shalla. I know you're into that food tour scene. Aenstria's got some dope, awesome stuff. And Corvin, you drop off your sword with a local swordsmith who happens to specialize in magical weaponry. But anywho, you drop your sword off. So you have did you guys split up divvy up the gold as well that was in the notes?
Yeah.
No, we never did.
Okay.
Yeah, golden gems.
I already
I know
put that
it-
in.
Jet put it in chat.
Yeah.
I put it in chat. So yeah. Like
Okay.
it's
Yeah, no, I
divvied
guess
up.
good, yeah.
So,
Okay.
what are you sitting at right now, Corvin?
175 platinum, 62 gold.
And that's including the stuff in chat.
I believe so.
Where's the stuff in chat? At the HeckRazors chat?
It's in campaign notes.
Yeah.
Did we get a decent amount of gold at the end of that last
You got
thing?
2,000
We got
gold.
100 each.
You got 2,000 gold from the Aenstrians.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, that was the money that I added in.
Altogether?
So I added-
No, each of you got 2,000 gold from the Aenstrians
Yeah.
as a reward.
All right. Where did you put that information in chat?
Alright, I'm putting all mine in black.
It's-
Okay, so
I
the
will
important
say it
thing is
again.
to tell you that it's also it's 2,000 gold, and I'm taking 1,500 of it immediately as they take your
Right.
sword and set about inscribing a series of enchantments into it for
for
you, and that'll be ready when the 3 days is up or whatever.
Oh.
And then from the other side of town, similarly, Jet, you
Oh.
also are able to drop your sword off and get. So
Oh, awesome. It's the
this is
bogan.
gonna cost the full 2 of the money you get from the Aenstrians, to just because of the quality of the enchantment of the item that they're modifying. Take such care.
It is a +3.
Yeah, yeah. So physically it's nothing, but the enchantment is quite special. So yeah, it's a difficult task. They charge a steep. So yeah, that 2 is gone.
Nice.
But you do have, everybody does still also have a diamond worth 1,000. If you guys remember.
We also did split 500 GP. We also got 500 GP from selling all those gems each.
I'd probably go sell that diamond if I can.
Okay.
Can I actually buy them off? I'd like to keep as many gems as possible.
Yeah.
For
Okay, so
Cool with me.
Corvin,
Wait,
remember
let's-
that 1,000 gold pieces each thing?
Yeah.
That's how much they cost, buddy.
Okay.
You can't buy.
Anyway,
Or can I forfeit my gold to take these gems for spellcasting purpose? If not,
I don't know that there's
Not a big-
really any that you need as a wizard.
yeah.
I do.
That's more of a.
Any-
That's more of what that really is above the table. That's the tourniquet that you have strapped to your belt. That when you die, Shalla can run over and cast Revivify or Reincarnate on you.
Yeah. So I would hold. Yeah, I'm holding on to mine.
It's not a thing where it's a thing. It's a fun thing. It's a very valuable resource to have for you guys for a spellcasting component for a very significant spell. But at the same time, it's also a lot of money. So you don't necessarily need them all, but you need some. Keep some, definitely, because you also will have to crush one, presumably, if you need to do greater restorations for the diamond dust.
I was honestly gonna take it to a jeweler and get it like split up into smaller chunks at some point.
What? I'm sure Scylla can help with that.
Yeah. Regardless.
She knows people.
Regardless. I dropped off.
Smash.
Oh,
We both dropped off our respective weapons, and I assume we're going to meet each other.
yeah. So you guys hang out. You guys get back together on the agreed upon
Shalla,
time.
would you care to see the lighthouse?
Nice.
We're a little ways away from the island by now, Mr. Corvin. But yeah, you guys come together a little bit before the sun's directly overhead, before noontime. They're together again. Scylla's playing with another cat.
Speaking of cats,
Exactly. Speaking of cats, as you guys see with Jet.
Do we all need to grab a cat?
no.
Yes, if you can. They're everywhere. They have a cat problem.
There's a Remy right here.
Yeah.
Make you look like you're enjoying
Yeah.
the talk about cats a little too much.
My chest is.
You were just like,
Yeah. I guess the cat should be here for this, but do you want me to describe it, or do you want to describe it?
Go for it, dude. Go for it.
Oh,
So
He's my old boy. He's gonna be 15 in October.
that's so cute.
Grumpy old kid.
So
He's
as you
chum.
guys go to meet up with Jet again, he does have a strange, what appears to be cat resting on his shoulder. If I had to describe what it looks like, it looks like a combination of a tabby cat and a red panda in terms of its markings. And wrapped around its little neck is a red bandana.
And its eyes kind of flicker every once in a while with just a tiny little bit of flame.
Yeah.
It's,
And Jet kind of like,
Is this a fire demon?
is it a
Uh,
Flareon?
well,
it's kind of a Flareon.
do you guys remember a couple months ago that offhanded comment I meant about, hey, there's a Ifriti living in this dagger? Well, it came out.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. So I dunked, but when I was experimenting with the coconut, I dropped this dagger in one of the barrels, and this came out.
It's
It
a,
would be great
Interesting.
if this thing had like a little barrel hanging under its neck. Just
What's
whatever.
its name?
What is your name?
yeah, my name's Mira, and nobody's tying a barrel under my neck. That's weird.
Aww.
Yes, you can talk.
I can talk. I'm sentient. I'm a being.
Yeah. And yet you choose to look like that at this very moment. Instead of, you know,
It's
the action. Whatever.
It's convenient. You lure
You just
them
don't want
in.
to fly. You just don't want to fly.
Genies are high charisma.
Uh-huh. You're just too lazy to fly. So you just rest on my shoulder.
George slowly
I can
pokes
fly.
his head over his shoulder and looks at this little thing that's talking.
Yeah. I know you can fly.
Little-
I watched it multiple... sorry, what?
It floats off
What's
your
up, Corvin?
shoulders. It just starts to float around you guys.
Yeah, she could do that. It's
That's
tricky. Yeah. I can also make her do this. Like,
What were you saying,
like,
Vargo?
kind of like...
Oh, I said that's weird.
Yeah. You know, it's also weird, and you actually hear that come out of the creature's mouth.
Sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
What?
I did. I found out that,
Just blew
well,
your.
we made a little...
He blew his mouth into my butt, metaphorically, and made words come out.
That's- no, it's not, no.
No, that's
No.
exactly how the magic works. Didn't you read the manual?
That's how you choose to make the magic work. You're cheating.
I'm just making you uncomfortable. That's all.
Okay, but yeah, I figured out I can do that.
Feed me.
Okay, I'll get you. Fine, just like kind of mage hands over the flask. Here. Happy?
You guys watch as Jet pulls his dagger out, sets it on the table, and pours some light rum onto it, and it kind of sucks into the blade. The ruby at the end pulses.
See? Happy?
Happy.
Okay,
I do
fine.
not get your magic.
Yeah, I do not either, if I'm being honest.
Wait, you have
I
to
get-
feed the dagger?
No, she just gets bitchy if she just doesn't get alcohol.
Yeah, you don't really have to feed
Your
me.
dagger is an alcoholic.
You don't really have to feed me. It's just I like it, and I'm in
Yeah,
control
she's got
of his powers.
Uh-huh.
It's extortion.
Yeah, because you physically won't leave. You physically won't leave. There's nothing I can really do about that.
Win-win.
How is this a win? Whatever.
As you guys are
Look, you guys-
talking, the air splits around you guys in a flash. Giovanna and Adelie
Oh.
are standing there.
Wow.
Perfect. Right on time. Giovanna
Hey, guys.
says as she's looks at you guys. You look well rested and chipper. Do you guys
Yeah.
want to take a trip with me real quick?
Depends on where it is.
It's just a little bit south of the river. It's not very far at all. I won't take any time.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
You know, it's been a little quiet these last couple of months, so why not?
Okay. You see her mage hand floats a piece of chalk out to the middle of the courtyard and scrawls a perfect circle instantly. Inside of it, another circle, and then a series of runes vivisecting it. And spiral of light shoots up as the teleportation circle opens. Do y'all hop in?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, let's do this, Mira.
Yep, let's go.
And you're somewhere else. As the world turns upside down and then right side up and then back again, and then you're now okay, cool. It's discombobulating slightly. You get used to it, they say.
Yeah, they say.
Adelie looks over and says, "You do."
Oh God. Okay.
But you are, in looking over your shoulder, you immediately can see the shadow of Aenstria still. It is very nearby. You can see the high marble walls. looming, not, maybe 5 miles in the distance. You guys are across the river, in an open field, looking southward. And to the south of Aenstria is subtropical forest that kind of thins out immediately before turning into an arid, rocky desert. So you're looking at a lot of nothing. There's some small trading villages and hunting towns, things like that are sparsely populated through, but a whole lot of nothing. But before you is a tall wooden structure, maybe 4 stories tall, maybe 160 foot long, humongous thing. And you guys are at the foot of this. There's a door nearby in the wall. It's all made of wood. Looks like it was hastily constructed. Siobhan looks at you guys and she's like, okay, I am hoping to answer some questions and then make a lot of new questions here in a second.
Okay.
I'm working on... hold on, buddy.
Okay, so you said questions. So I'm just...
Yeah, we're just getting the stew warmed up, okay? We're getting there, bud.
Okay. I'm just waiting for the crazy fucking thing you're gonna tell us.
She smiles.
Jet sweats.
I've been working on a project for the last couple of years. It's a secret project, and she looks over at Vargo and Corvin. Corvin, what do you, what's Corvin's religious feelings?
Corvin is... he is a believer. He believes in a higher power. Let's say he's religious, but not overly devout.
I gotcha, okay.
Not like in your face about it.
I gotcha. So I'll talk to you about that here in a little bit. So she looks over to you, Vargo, and she's like, if you guys are willing to keep a secret, I'm interested in letting you in on our little project. We need a team to run a few tests for us, and you guys are perfect for it.
I love secrets.
I'm not liking the implications of that, but go on.
What are the stakes?
Come here, I want to show you something. And she mage hands open the door behind her and walks in, and there's a series of stairs. It's like a skyscraper staircase that she starts to ascend. It's slightly annoying, but do you guys follow?
Yeah.
Of course.
Cool. Like I said, it's hastily built, but it's sturdy. None of the boards flex or, and there's no sway or anything like that. It's very sturdy. Shalla, your passive perception is crazy, but I don't think it's helping you out in this moment. Yeah, I think this is just one of those moments where it's just alone in the dark. So you guys make your way up to the top, and at the top it is an open platform. There's just a large open platform, save for a small oddly shaped, kind of like a this shaped building that doesn't have a back to it, no wall.
Oh.
Everybody roll me a perception checkers.
Roll.
Scylla's playing with a cat.
Somehow.
It's your cat, Jet.
Well, oh yeah.
Yeah, my rolls are terrible.
I did all right.
What do you got, Shalla?
21.
21? Okay, cool.
I had an 18.
It's a, it's not just an open flat surface. There is a, oddly enough, at the top of this wooden structure, flush with it, is a boat. Like an Aenstrian fishing boat. And let me show you guys exactly what I mean.
Ooh, it's an airship.
It's a hovercraft, is what Siobhan says immediately, curtly.
Is that Oh! It's like, it's kind of points to mirror. Like that.
Oh man, if you want it, I paid someone on Fiverr to make a Skyship Weatherlight battle map.
Oh, no
If
kidding.
you ever need that. Yeah, looks kind of like that.
Oh, no kidding. Cool. Yeah. Well, let me know about that later.
Where'd you put this?
What?
Where'd you put this?
What I put what?
It's on the.
Just the background.
Oh, it's a background.
It's a battle map, pretty much.
Yeah.
Oh. I see. I see.
We're looking at Discord.
So,
No, it's on Foundry.
Oh yeah.
are you?
I was asking if she was looking at Discord.
So the gist that I'm getting is
So-
you want us to do something with that.
So, hold on. Again, just chill. I know you got a lot of energy. I like it. Nice. It's cool.
I'm more just trying to stay alive.
Yeah, no. I promise you're not going to get struck by lightning in here unless you piss me off.
Or unless I piss
Nope.
off Shalla somehow.
Well, I mean, yeah, there's a lot of lightning that can happen from a lot of... It's a Mexican standoff. We get it. We'll win. But anyways, this here is Daine's Gambit. Vargo, Corvin, do you guys know who Daine is? And you guys are welcome to roll me history checks.
Finally, something I am.
Here, look, 10.
I got you, boo.
Damn.
26.
Hell yeah.
Finally.
You do, in fact, know Daine Razan, who was a famous fisherman, and he was a famous fisherman and famously dead fisherman when his ship ran aground on a rocky shore. The ship was recovered and repaired and named Daine's Gambit in his honor. Actually, the place where he crashed ashore is now a town called Daine. Yeah, so it's a dead fisherman's boat. This is
Cool.
Daine's Gambit. It's kind of a hunk of junk. It's kind of a hunk of junk on purpose. So she's special. She is a double-lined hull. Underneath the outer hull is a lattice of brass and gold connecting gemstones and then clad in wood. When these gemstones are enchanted, they produce lift. We've been working on this for several years now, and our research is proving quite fruitful. We need you guys to do a test run, just to see how it runs in the long term. we've got it keyed right now for, and Siobhan's like fully geeking out right now. This is a scientist in the middle of her like pride and joy. It's keyed right now towards terrain avoidance, not obstacle avoidance. We had some early test runs that we did with like small. Well, we tried it with like shoes at first, and it was sketchy. We had to like have little glove things to like stabilize ourselves. But
I see.
Either way, our research has come a long way. But it's capable of so much more. It's capable of so much more. We plan to lift our entire ships into the sky, but this is just well, it's for our secrecy, of course. Actually, the nature of the material used in making this vessel float is priceless.
Yeah, I got. It's the vibe I'm getting.
So it just can't be explained. So without that goes without saying that should anything happen on this test flight, immediately burn and destroy the ship. If anything goes wrong and you are going to lose possession of it, burn and destroy the ship.
Can it fit in the bag of...
You cannot.
You got it. Can I ask a question now? Is it time now?
One more thing I have to say is that
the hand goes down.
Been following your all's movements, as you do.
Oh.
Gotta,
I mean, that makes
time to kill and people to vet, as it were. Except for you, young lady, you're quite the quandary. Can't seem to ever get a beat on you. You got quite the noggin there. Do you have a little doodad that helps keep people out or something, or? And she's talking to you, Shalla.
I guess I do.
Do you have it on right now, or are you just badass? Because every time I roll to scry on you, I fail. Because you just have.
Yeah.
You're just.
She'll pull out the ball, the Whispering Man. Because that's from being scried on, right?
It doesn't, but it helps in every way. And it's also taunting her with the coolest magical item in the world that she can't have, which is awesome.
Damn. That's hilarious.
And it's kind of funny too. It was really funny. I meant to mention it the other day when you and her and Karth were together. It's the weirdest thing ever because you're all kind of wearing the same colors because you're still wearing that robe. And it's it's more of a kimono type thing, but yeah, it's dope.
Yeah.
But yeah, hell yeah. So what I'd like you to do, I know that you guys have been, you know that you have. Do you know that I don't know that you know this? Do you know that you have a village that's been built, actually starting into quite the little town down south of here, on our mainland here, Shalla?
Oh yes, I had heard about that little expedition. I'm not really privy to the updates, but I was aware that we had sent some out to the desert.
I think it would be maybe a good test of the vehicle's abilities, and kind of not a bother at all if you guys took the old Gambit here down to what's the town called, Adelaide? So Winunawa, I think, is how it's pronounced. I could be saying that wrong. I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong, miss.
Because I don't remember.
Yeah. I don't know. But yeah, so we've got it loaded up. There's plenty of supplies on board for food and whatnot for a few days. We've got in the cargo hold as well. There is a gift for the village from the Aenstrian people. It's an alchemy jug, so that they can have water in case it ever, emergencies.
Oh,
For being out in the desert so far, we wanted to make sure that we're trying not to repeat the mistakes we made in Takor Harbor, but we're still trying to extend the fact that we are a strong ally. It's a delicate
Were you
balance.
asking about the town by the oasis?
Yes.
It is Winunawa.
Yeah, okay, cool. We knew now.
so
It means unfailing spring.
Ooh, hell yeah.
So when are we set to embark on this
Well, it's
grand adventure?
whenever you like, actually. It's does anybody
Yes.
have any like driving a like? Are you guys gonna be okay?
What do you
Okay,
mean?
flying it, you mean?
Like, yeah. So like flying, it's not that big of a deal. It drives just like a boat. I've been told.
Oh, yeah.
Now,
Vargo, you should, yeah.
Practice
the
it.
way that the magic works, if for any reason the hull cladding should protect you from any dispelling blasts that may come at you, but if that hull cladding's ever damaged and you're ever knocked out of the sky for any reason, it takes quite a significant amount of energy to divest into the system to get it to start again. So just be aware of that. And Shalla, just for your reference, it will take a 3rd level spell slot to jumpstart
It's not that bad.
the ship if you need to in a hurry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But yet there are cabins below deck for everyone, I think. There are, and there is a huge area of cargo, like maybe 25 foot by 10 foot of cargo hold area that you guys can use for pretty much whatever you want to. I kind of want to leave that up to you. You guys can like find your own shit. Like, there's that the Family Guy Star Wars episode where they're running the couch to the Millennium Falcon. Like, that's what I have in mind for this. Like, I want to see you guys running a couch out to the boat while a bunch of arrows are coming from goblins, like on horseback. Camelback, I don't know.
I mean, I got some spare crates at the winery. We could use that to carry loose stuff. Like, yeah.
Get it
sure.
home. I will have it outfitted. Understood.
Uh,
Beds for it.
People are gonna all. Oh no, we've got you decked out, man. Seriously,
Yeah,
like the best sheets you'll ever sleep on. You thought the
Yeah,
sheets
do we
you
need
got,
to-
like. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, do we need to keep this hidden from people? Like, if we're flying to
So
this other town.
people are gonna ask. Tell them it's the marvel of the Aenstrian Empire, and if they ask, tell them you are not at liberty to talk and you don't know, because I don't think you guys know.
yeah.
Just bullshit it. I'm positive you guys can bullshit.
I mean, I was talking to Mira the other. I was planning on getting some new armor, but not particularly for adventuring purposes. But yeah, I guess that's a reason to pull the trigger on that before we go.
Okay. Yeah, I guess we can. One of us can teleport
just
you
give
back.
us
Now let's just retro that. What do you want, Jet?
I was just gonna say I wanted a studded leather. That was basically it.
Which number?
45 GP.
Which?
It's
what the fuck is just eBayed me? Which plus?
Oh, it's a wait, in terms of like magical quality?
Yeah, which one?
Fuck. I mean, I have only 500 GP, so I guess whatever that gets me.
You can get +1.
Sure. How much is that? 500?
That would be 250.
Let me help him out.
Done and done.
Nah,
I will ship it.
You would ship it? Okay.
Oh, can I?
What's up, Vargo?
Can I get upgraded armor?
Yeah, if you want. What do you want? You got money. You got money. Yeah, what do you want?
We all?
Yeah, I'm giving everybody a chance to have shopped. Yeah, like, yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is the third rodeo something people would be able to upgrade, or is that kind of too complex for most magical tinkers?
I think Barney had said that he was working on something, but it would take quite some time to get done.
Okay.
And he hasn't reached out to you yet, but yeah, so I think he's working on something to upgrade it with, or
cool.
something like that.
Yeah, how much is upgraded studded leather?
Like what number? What plus number?
I mean, I have a bunch of money. What's like a +2 or +3 cost?
+2 is 750.
Oh, that's not bad. What's a +3?
+3 is 2200.
It's a little more expensive. Let's see. So platinum is 10.
Yeah,
right?
10.
That's pretty much all my money. I guess I'll just get a +2. You said 750.
Yeah, 750. And yeah,
Okay.
perfect. And I'm gonna slowly
what?
start getting upgraded art for you guys.
Awesome.
I got Shalla's coming soon.
I'm going to go with a +2 as well, so light studded.
Oh, yeah, that works. Yeah.
Is there a way to edit?
Is there a way to what?
Also, robe.
Vargo,
Oh, I just didn't know if there was a way to edit our current armor just to upgrade it, or
you can if you go
just
into
add another one.
if you go into the thing where it says compendiums on the side and go into D&D Beyond items, you can kind of get there and drag it onto your character sheet. It's a little bit of a pain in the butt, but I think you can probably figure it out.
The robes I took off of Maya.
Yeah.
At this point,
You did
will-
not take those off of her, I don't believe.
Yeah, I did. I made sure that I grabbed it because you laughed. You're like, what are you going to do? Wear a 110-pound...
Oh, I guess I did. So you guys were just carrying a naked chick around. Oh.
Oh, she was close.
We buried her, bro.
Yeah, but I wanted to have that
Yeah, that's fine.
with a mixture of its original look plus a little bit of an update from the hometown to give to Shalla.
I mean, yeah,
I mean,
that's
she's
cool.
already got like.
I mean, yeah, you got another outfit, Shalla. You know, if you need an outfit for a formal occasion or something, it's pretty dope.
Pluck that into the bag of holding.
Yeah, it's really dope.
Hey.
It's like if an Aenstrian like a really dope Aenstrian like silk weaver made clothing, made a set of robes in the Islander style.
Oh, nice.
So like, you know, if you need to like go to any cool town meetings, you can, you know, look like a pimp.
And I wanted to give that to her and say, so you can have a little piece of your visit with us when you return home.
Your dead mentor's clothing.
Appreciated.
Hey.
Hell yeah.
Dead woman's clothing.
Hell yeah.
Yay!
Yeah.
I will wash those before I wear them.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
they've already been worn.
You will
So
what? You will what?
I will wash them. Leave me alone.
I had to say.
Shut up.
So do we get like? So you said like it's whenever we want. Can we get like a couple days to prepare? Because we got some equipment that's like waiting to be finished.
Oh no, like this is. You guys got to town, dropped your stuff off, got it ready, like rush ordered. That's part of what your price was. You got
okay.
Yeah, so you guys are good to go. We've got you supplies. We're just be careful. It doesn't have any weapons on it, but the way it works.
Except for us.
It doesn't. I don't want to get into anything crazy. Hold on a second.
We have matching pairs of gemstones that we have to drop.
No. The way that it works, it doesn't. I don't want to get too crazy, but the way that it works, it doesn't make force down. It repels gravity, so it just makes the thing that it's on ignore it. With added enchantment, it can generate lift. This one's at its limits with the cladding over the top of it, limiting its power to emit. But so you can drive over things without damaging them. Just wanted to let you know that. But the ship, will still hit things. It's, a ship. But be gentle with her.
Yeah.
Take it easy. Vargo, keep us, updated on how it's doing. If you have any problems with it, we're really concerned with the stability and how it feels. We're trying, like I said, we're trying to mass produce this so that we can affix them to our ships. Can you imagine? It's so crazy. Hell yeah.
You'll tell my kid where I'm going, right?
Oh,
She's not. He's kind of got sprung on us. So I like for her to know where I'm going.
yeah. Adelai's like, yeah. I gotcha. I'll let her know.
Okay, cool. I don't want to.
I'll check in on her. It's cool. Me and the lead vintner there that was hired. He's a really cool dude. He's an elven guy. He's pretty old, but he's kind of like that. Like he's going through his dad rock era a little bit. So he's he's a little hip. He's a little cool, but he's still also kind of got that like that he spent a lot of hard time and effort learning about wines and stuff like that. He put a lot of time and effort into it, but he's just real relaxed about it now, and he's, he wears a t-shirt to work. He's pretty cool. His name is Brew Swillis. He's pretty cool.
Okay. Just make sure she knows.
Willis.
Make sure she knows where I'm at.
Jake, there was one other thing I wanted to ask. If I could get braces of archery. If that is a no-go, that is fine. I just want to be able to add that to the
Probably a no-go for right now on the short notice. Nobody really has any in stock, but we'll keep an eye out for them.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
So we ready to light this candle?
We wish you the best of luck.
All right.
And of course, we'll pay you for your silence when you get back.
Does this need to be? I know some ships on the ocean, you don't necessarily need someone at the helm the entire time.
No, generally not. No, you can generally let it go as long as the weather's doing what you want. And I think
just making sure if we have an emergency, I can run away from the helm.
She points over to Shalla too, and she's like, "And with this one here, I think you can kind of make the wind be in your favor whenever you want."
Yeah, it's true.
It's kind of a cheat code. Just bonus action gust, bonus action gust, bonus action gust. Bonus section gust.
Just a
she's got a
fun
chair.
trip.
Literally some air bending.
She's got a chase lounge. She's just like.
So it's just a fun jaunt through the desert. What could possibly go wrong? looks
Well,
to the camera.
Why would you ever say something like that?
Oh, you
Look,
guys,
I don't know.
you guys have quite a ways to go before you reach the desert. And like they said, this thing hovers, so even over water, I really wouldn't recommend descend. So I wouldn't stay over water very long because I don't know how seaworthy she is anymore. But you can hover over water for short times. We recommend you kind of hug the coast and kind of go down a little. I'll show you guys here.
Is there a maximum altitude?
It's about 10 foot off the ground, and that's kind of what it's at. It doesn't adjust. It's kind of at its limits right now. It's kind of a prototype. I deleted the other fucking scene. Never mind, I'll show you guys later. But there's a coastline that you can follow where there's actually like vegetation and food and like water and stuff before it starts to dry up when you go more inland. But you can follow the vegetation along the coast quite a ways.
Cool.
Finding a ways around some of the patches of forest will be interesting, and we'll roll for that as we go.
Nice.
Yeah, it's hell yeah. They will disembark from the ship and step away and release the mooring lines holding it to the platform. Vargo, and I need one other person with you to unfurl the sails, which will be cool. Vargo and Corvin, can you guys make me call a dexterity check, just a regular old dexterity check, just to get this thing all going.
Sure.
And Siobhan's saying while you guys are doing this, Siobhan's saying, unfortunately, it only provides lift, not forward thrust. Stopping it might be a trick. There's an anchor. We hope that works.
You hope it works?
It's a prototype. You're
just use
the
gust
guinea
the other
pigs.
direction.
You're adorable little guinea pigs.
Hey,
It's only 10 feet off the ground. We can always jump.
Yeah.
That's true.
Corbin, first time doing this, but you're trying to look like you know what you're doing. But Vargo, you're able to pick up the slack.
I had a 9.
Oh, I got that
Oh, you rolled
backwards.
twice.
No,
Yeah,
I
you
actually
just rolled
I hit the dex button on the thing and I didn't see the pop up on the window. Ignore the second one.
Oh, I got you. No, you guys get it then. No problem. No problem at all. As Siobhan's eyes crackle gold and pulse with energy, and lightning starts to seep from her, the edges of her eyes, much like Shalla's do when she gets real angry or hungry, both. And the skies darken as she casts an immensely high level spell subtly, and the winds pick up, pushing the Daine's Gambit out of the mooring and on to there's a lurch, an immediate lurch, because it was kind of sitting up, womp, but it just does this weird float over the ground, almost like water, but not really. It's hard to imagine it, but it's like you're walking on magnets, like, that are repelling each other. So there's a little bit of a jelly leg sensation to get used to, but I'll show you guys real quick.
Gotta get your sea legs.
This is the most amazing artwork ever. Don't ever mock it. This is basically the layout, and I'll get you guys on the boat. This is basically...
Is anyone else just seeing a black screen?
that might be my fault. Hang on a second.
Yes.
Well, give me
Yeah.
just a second to get these tokens right.
I just wasn't sure if Need a refresh.
Yeah, give me just a second to get these. How do I not select you? Okay, that's how I do that. Jet. Scylla didn't answer me. Which one's the funniest? Nah, that's fine. Shalla. Vargo. I'm just saying your names out loud as I place your tokens on the board. Ba-dum-bum-bum. And then now I will fix it so that you guys can see. I thought I did those buttons.
Oh, yeah, I can see.
I can see clear. And there you go.
Hey.
And this is not an exact, I'm going to get the real thing drawn up here in a couple weeks. The back part of that boat's quite a bit longer, where you guys are standing now, but there's still a platform off the back of it. There's about a 2-foot lip around the side that tapers up to about a 3-foot lip towards the front, and a large, frontal platform area that can just be used for extra storage. And an enclosed area that has a kind of a Florida room back door that is open completely to the elements. Inside there's some space to one side, the helm at the front, and stairs going down. And below deck there's 5 cabins and an open cargo space. There is some, let me find a pin. Let me configure my pen, because I don't want to use lime green. That works. Configure. There's some boxes. Sorry?
Oh, sorry, this just finally loaded.
Oh, that's cool, dude. That's awesome. So yeah, some boxes over here. Some barrels over here. Those look like boobies. Barrels of Jet's wine. As well as probably a couple crates of wine.
Cool.
For selling. But then you guys have all this room down here for activities. And you guys can fight over cabins. This one back here is kind of cool, if you can see where my... This one back here is kind of cool because you have to go under the stairs to get to the door.
I'll take that one, because that's fun.
It makes sense for the shortest one to have to duck under the stairs.
It's tall enough of a ship that you don't really need to duck very much.
How much of the reserves am I bringing? Is it like all 3,600 bottles?
Oh,
or just
no,
half
no,
of it?
no. We're talking like 20 bottles.
Okay.
And like maybe,
I'll take the front.
Just enough for us and some people we might be.
yeah.
And like how many barrels?
Barrels are water and salt. Is
Okay.
what we got here. Sorry, I misled. I meant to say that you had the boxes, but
Awesome.
yeah.
And George and I will take the front starboard side.
Heck yeah. The front ones are a little weird. Their walls slant inward. Those, again, the drawings are not very accurate. There is enough room to have other stuff in there as well, but not a whole lot of room up in the front.
Yeah,
Ooh, they slope in. Shalla will be in.
They do what, see? Yeah.
They slope in. Shalla will be in the other front one,
Yeah.
like a little cave.
Jet's back here. Vargo gets the side hatch. Which actually has probably more room than all the other ones.
Yeah, get the captain's
Hey,
That makes sense.
captain's chamber.
I mean, you're driving the boat.
Captain's Valley, yeah.
Can be used as an infirmary in case of emergencies.
Oh, great. That's comforting.
But yeah, like fully,
Well,
like
you
fully,
grew up
like
on
the way I'm gonna have this image done, it'll be fully like upgraded, like do stuff, like collect shit, put weird stuff in. This is kind of like a little mobile home, like little just like like a hangout place. And it's an easy way to get you to cross the desert. It's like otherwise it's a slog, and it's fun. And I like the moonstones, and we're researching them, and this is fun.
Hey.
We can put the couch right here. We can put the TV right here. Oh, it'll be great.
Hell yeah! But I think as the Daine's Gambit, which you guys are fully welcome to rename if you like, if you come up with something that you like.
Yeah.
Think about it. You don't have to though. It can be the Daine's Gambit forever. It doesn't matter either way.
I'd love to.
But as we head south into the forests south of Aenstria, towards the Ashsand Expanse in the village of Winunawa, we will pick up there next time here on the Legends of Abhaile. Thank you so much. We love you all. You're awesome. Take care.
Don't do drugs. Actually, do all of them. All of them.